is Catalyst Games Battletech Comstar Battle Level 2. 6 brand new sculpts for classic mechs that are from the Comstar faction. I'm going to turn this around. So in this box, you're going to get a Crockett, a Flashman, a Guillotine, Lancelot, Crab, and Mongoose. A great addition to your Battletech collection, as well as a good foundation for your Comstar Force. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside. So first off, we have our card pack that includes all the Alpha Strike and Battletech Pilot cards for these mechs, and we'll take a closer look at that in a little while. Next up are all of your models, and what's nice about this is it identifies which is which. So there's your Crab, your Flashman, Guillotine, Lancelot, Mongoose, and the big boy, the Crockett. So we're going to go ahead and take a closer look at each of the mechs. So starting off with the Crab, very beautiful looking mech. What's nice about it is it kind of has that classic aesthetic for the Crab with the spindly arms. In fact, if you look at it closely, these do open and close when the guns are firing. So that's interesting, and also kind of reminiscent of the King Crab, which also has similar hand actuators. So great looking figure, as always, from Catalyst. Very well detailed. So next up is the Flashman. So does not look so much like a light bulb like some of the classic artwork. I'm going to bring this up. Very ammo independent mech. All of its weapons are energy based. Does have a problem with heat, so you got to watch it. Can't Alpha Strike every turn or else this thing is going to blow up. You can kind of see the light bulb aesthetic, but it doesn't look as derpy as the original artwork would imply. And again, you got that modern aesthetic from Catalyst. So beautiful mech, love it. Next up is the Guillotine. Beautiful looking mech. Does have it is reminiscent of the classic looking Guillotine, just the more modern chunky boy aesthetic. Very well detailed, as are all Catalyst miniatures, and I'll probably continue to say that every time I do these unboxings, but it's quite beautiful. Alright. Next up is the Lancelot. No lower arm actuators. Very beautiful figure. Very reminiscent of the old artwork. Again, just not as derpy. A little bit chunkier. A little bit more weight to the figure. Lots of guns, as you can see, as the Lancelot is known for that. Turn it around in the back. Okay. And the little boy of the lance here, the Mongoose, has that almost bird-like leg aesthetic that a lot of light mechs do have. Just not as bird-like as, let's say, the Raven or the Locust or Flea or anything like that. So I do like the antenna, and then the arm weaponry looks pretty awesome. All right, and then lastly, the big boy of the set, the Crockett. Beautiful mech. I love that the Catalyst sculpts have all these beautiful lines, so when you do paint them up and shade them, they'll all show up, and it gives a really awesome depth to the look of these mechs. If you use contrast paints, even better, which I will probably be doing with all the Comstar mechs here. Beautiful. Alright, we're going to take a look at the cards. Alright, first up is the Mongoose MON67. These are its stats. It's got an energy special, so that means all energy weapons. 27 points. Most eras of the game. Usable in most eras of the game. Pretty fast mech. Has a movement of 16. TMM of 3. but really just a short range mech. It is a light mech, so that makes sense. On the other side, we have the Mongoose MON66 for 30 points. TMM3, movement 16, specials, energy, PRB. I'm not sure what that is. That might be probe. Is that probe, guys? You can let me know in the comments. RCN, not sure what that is. Again, pretty new to this. So. All right, that's the Mongoose 6.7 and 6.6. Next up is the Crab 20, CRB 20, 29 points. Pretty fast medium mech at a movement of 10, TMM 2, energy special. More of a short to mid range mech based on its weapons. Again, most eras of the game. On the other side, the Crab CRB 27, 27. 2 more points. Not much different from the 20. Energy special. Again, short to mid range fighter or mech. Okay, that's the Crab. Next up is the LANCELOT LNC25-02 for 30 points. Movement of 8. TMM1. This is a heavy mech. Energy special here. Mostly a mid to short to mid range mech. Does have longer range because of the weapons, but more effective in short to mid range. And then the LANCELOT LNC25-01 for 33 points. TMM of 2, movement of 12. So this one's a little bit faster. Actually, a lot faster. Again, energy special. So you gotta watch the heat on the LANCELOT. Has all energy weapons. So another difference is TMM2 on the 01 here. Alright. Next up, another heavy, the Guillotine GLT4L. So this has a movement of 8 and jump. TMM of 1. Very effective at short to mid range. No specials on this version. It's 35 points. And then on the other side, the 3N. So again, similar movement, 8 jump, 35 points. Case. So this one actually has ballistic or missiles on it. We would have to look at the record sheet. But I think that's because case is usually used to protect ammo from exploding and destroying components on your mech or your internals. Alright. Another heavy. The Flashman 7K. This one is 36 points. Movement of 8. TMM 1. Effective in short to mid range. More so in short. As you can see there. Has an energy weapon. And then it actually has a rear weapon. I believe that's what that means. And then on the other side, the 8K. 41 points. This one's more expensive. This one's faster. At 10 movement. Has a TMM of 2. Again, very effective at mid to short range, short to mid range. This one has AMS and then rear as well. 41 points. All right. Lastly, the big boy, the Crockett. This is the CRK 5003-0 for 41 points. It's actually not a bad price for an assault mech. TMM 1, 6-inch move with jump, effective at short to mid range. No specials. And then the 5003-1 for 46 points. Same movement. This one's your sniper, so very effective at short to mid range, but also pretty decent at long range. FLK and then SRMs to protect you in short range. Pretty much all eras of the game. 46 points. This one's most eras, the -0. Alright, let's look at the Battletech cards. Alright, first off is Gabriel Carcass. Obviously Comstar piloting the Crockett. Got the Antagonizer special ability. And then on the other side, Herman Stiles, 3/3 pilot. Comstar again. And then Jumping Jack as a special ability. Alright. Next up is Colin Bargiel, 4/2 pilot. For the Flashman, got the Terrain Master Mountaineer special ability. And then on the other side, a 2/4 pilot, Harry Fraser, special ability Sniper. It seems that all these Comstar pilots have special abilities, which just denotes the technology and training that they have over standard pilots from the Inner Sphere. For the Guillotine, Kwame Abiku, a 3/2 pilot. Special ability, Weapon Specialist Medium Laser. That's pretty awesome. And then on the other side, we have a 4/4 pilot, Uthman Obeid. Hot Dog is a special ability. Alright. There's Roger Bierensbacher, a 2/2 pilot for the Lancelot. Got a couple abilities here, Human TRO and Marksman. And then on the other side, we have Malik Buna, a 3/3 pilot for the Lancelot. Special ability, Multitasker. Okay. And then we have Rishan Thakur, a 3/2 pilot with the special ability, Bloodstalker. And on the other side, we have Steward Baybars, 2/3 pilot, special ability, Weapon Specialist Large Laser. Buff for the Crab. Alright. Lastly, we have Ismay Sauveterre, a 4/3 pilot of the Mongoose. Has the Eagle's Eye ability. And then on the other side, we have Cletus Dumas, 4/4 pilot. Special ability, Forward Observer. Good for a scout, as the Mongoose is. Alright. Alright guys, there you have it. Catalyst Games Battletech Comstar Battle Level 2. An excellent addition to your Comstar force. Has some great heavy hitters. All of them are classic mechs. Some of them have a callback to the classic aesthetic of the models, so you can see the ancestry of the original models in the new sculpts, which is always excellent. Another fine, fantastic set from Catalyst with detailed mechs. All of them great additions to your forces, whether they're Comstar or not. Again, because this is Comstar, you have a 6-mech lance, so that's just slightly different. That just denotes the doctrine, military doctrine, and methodology of Comstar in fielding their forces. So, alright, if you like this video, go ahead and click like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'd appreciate it if you would. Click the bell notification icon to get notified of all new Battletech unboxings coming out of the channel, and then click the link in the description below to join our Discord. That is the best way I can personally interact with you and chit-chat you about Battletech and any other game that we cover on the channel. That's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more Battletech unboxings from Wargaming Noob.